Alright, nearing the end, we're going to model the linkage peg. We only have a couple pieces left to do, I believe. So the linkage peg is going to slide right into the wheel and hold the linkage arm on. Alright, so I'm going to start with a sketch on this face. And I'm going to project geometry for that hole. And I'm going to extrude that hole. Go backwards. We're going to go in, and let's see, the distance, okay, is a 1/4 inch right here, this 0.25 for the underside. So this is the drawing that I'm referencing. Oops. Alright. Let me go back in here, and instead of add, let's make it a new part. Okay. And now I'm going to need to get a plane if I want to revolve that other piece, kind of get a plane that goes right through the middle of that. So if I knew the exact height of that from the bottom of the train body or something, I could do that, but here's just another way. So I could start a sketch, make a point at the midpoint right there, or sorry, the center of the circle, and now I have a point that is directly in the middle, and I can use that point and then the underside of the train body to create my work plane. So I'm going to do a work plane. Instead of an offset, I'm going to use a plane and a point. Okay, so it's going to be that point, and then that plane. And you can see the work plane now is going right through the middle. I'm going to accept that, and now I can use that plane as my sketch plane. So start a new sketch on here, and there you go. Alright, so from the center, let's see, they don't really give me the, maybe that distance. They tell me I have a spherical radius of 0.1562, but the center of that is not right here. You know, the center of that arc is going to probably be down further. I do know that this distance right here, so I could start kind of coming out, how far out does it come from this face, is the difference between these two numbers right here. So what is that going to be? 0.075, is that right? Okay, and then let's add a line coming this way. Let's add a 3-point arc from here to here with the correct radius, which was going to be 1562. Okay, see I'm looking there. So let's get that. Now I wanted to 1562. Alright, now I want to fully constrain this. I want this to fall in line with the center, what I'm going to revolve around, so I can use, yeah, coincident constraint might work. Let's see that, because even though a line represents a line that goes forever. Yep. Okay, so that line segment, if you think of the line continuing forever, we want it to intersect that point. I just used the coincident constraint to have that point stay aligned to that line. And now I will revolve, so I'm going to finish my sketch, use the revolve tool, this, around that axis, and this is going to not be a new model, but we're going to add, the merge scope is going to be that last part we created, and there you go. That now is the linkage peg. Okay, if you want to add inside the part assembly the other linkage pegs, so it looks like you have a full assembly. Again, this is not the actual assembly, but we could go and do a part pattern just like we've done for the wheel and the axles and those things, and so I can do that now. Alright, we're going to do a linear pattern. It's going to be a part pattern, so I'm going to grab that piece right there. The direction is going to be horizontal. Find a horizontal line. there's one right here, previewing it went the wrong direction. I'm going to flip it, and that distance back to there I think was 3.5. That creates a whole new part, which can become the linkage peg 2. And then I can mirror both of those onto the other side of the train. So I can use the mirror tool. Choose the mirror plane. There you go. All right, we're down to one part to go, and that is the cow catcher.